are down in Playhouse Square at the beautiful Hanna Theater, where they are in the middle of Great Lakes Theater's production of Murder on the Orient Express. Jackie Miller is here with me. Tell me, why is this so special? People know of Agatha Christie's Murder on the Orient Express, but draw me in. What is so intriguing about this story and this production?
So Detective Hercule Poirot has found himself on board the opulent Orient Express when there is suddenly a murder that he has to solve, so he's on the case. A man has been murdered in his locked cabin, but the train has run aground or into a snowbank.
Okay.
And it's stuck, they're stranded, and now there is a murder in their midst, and he has to solve it.
And it's interesting, being here at the Hanna Theater, you kind of feel, it's an intimate setting. You almost feel like you're part of the story, like you're part of this set.
Absolutely, it's a very intimate and beautiful theater, as you said, so I think it's really easy to feel like you're a part, you know, of what's happening here. I will say, to speak to the design, which is really beautiful, and it's the only way that we've ever seen this done before, which is that we've created this sense of a train. It's sort of like a merry-go-round, right?
Neat. Okay.
So it really gives you like a 360 point of view from every character almost simultaneously, which is really gorgeous.
So kind of immersive, so to speak.
Completely.
Interesting. And this is a play, not a musical.
That
so
is
for people
correct.
know what they're coming to see, right?
Yeah.
How long does this play out? Is this over the course of, an hour or a couple of days? Like, how does it play out on the stage?
That is a great question. I'm trying to think about the timeline right now. It's very short. I believe they get on the train at 5:30. There is a murder that happens somewhere between 12 and 2 o'clock in the morning. And then we are here the next morning. So this is a very short, truncated amount of time for, an unraveling series of events that happen.
And how convenient there was a detective on this.
How convenient.
When this murder happened. And the set itself, let's talk about that. It looks beautiful, the design. It's kind of a character in the play, isn't it?
Absolutely, 100%. I think it's actually one of the most crucial characters in all of it because it's the setting for everything that happens. It's stunning.
Should we take a look?
Absolutely. I'll send you down to Rick Martin and he can give you a little tour around.
Sounds great. Thank you, Jackie.
Awesome.
Okay, Rick, tell me, what is your role in this beautiful production here?
So I'm the scenic and lighting designer for Murder on the Orient Express.
Big job here.
It is a big job. The story is very complicated in that there are many different spaces that we have to show on the train. And the challenge as a scenic designer is to really create those spaces and find a fluid way to go from one to the other.
Speaking of fluid, this thing moves?
It does move.
We gotta see this. All right, so it's almost like
Let's
a
show you.
merry-go-round. Incredible.
It is. The idea is that it's two train cars that are bent into a circle. And it allows us to fluidly go from a dining car, which you're seeing right now, to a sleeper car. And as we go back and forth from one place to the other, we tell the story.
Wow, that is incredible. So do these stay dining car and sleeper car, or do they change out when one stops? Or
They
is there
stay as is,
Okay.
but at the same time, the character changes because we have time of day, and so the lighting character changes. Of course, we focus sometimes in a very small area and other times in a very large.
How many people are actually pushing?
They're actors all dressed as train engineers.
Okay, that makes sense.
And I believe we have 8 pushing the train around, and which is a lot because we have, I think, well over a ton worth of scenery
I was going to say that looked
and
like pretty
people.
heavy lifting. My goodness.
It is indeed.
That's incredible. So heavy lifting in terms of set design and light, and heavy lifting for these guys.
They're really a part of the character of the entire production.
Really an incredible amount of work and style went into this show. I wish you nothing but luck in this run. Thank you so much, Rick.
Thank you. A pleasure.